Stay in To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech, speaking to the campaigns of Rippers, Rumblers, and the last time, we damaged the Mr. Stabby as well. We seem to be damaging our melee mechs quite badly, and I'm not super happy about it. I like my melee mechs. I love having them just walk up to somebody and completely annihilate them in one titanic blow, but unfortunately, we've made a couple of steps backwards, and so we're going to have to move to rectify that in the near future. However, we are also now 2 missions away from finishing off this planet, so I kind of want to do that and also move on to a planet where we can start taking a couple of harder challenges. We found out that we can actually handle the 3.5 skull mission without too much difficulty, as long as it's not too terrible, and so maybe pushing 3.5, 4 skulls may be something we try. So I want to get the last 2 missions out of the way on this planet before we head on somewhere else. I'm not currently going to attempt to try and take smooth stones with my current setup, which is one of the missions here. But, yeah, with that in mind, hold the line. Hostile pirate forces have been making increasingly bold incursions towards one of our processing facilities on New Aragon. This facility represents a substantial cash investment for Davian, and its destruction would be both politically and financially disastrous. We need a capable mercenary company to defend the site. Payment will be remitted upon repulsion of all hostile pirate units. This will make us 276,300 C-bills, 4 of 17 priority salvage, only a 2-skull mission, and the next mission we're going to be taking is only a 1.5 skull mission. I don't anticipate this being all that hard. So we're going to try and blitz through them as fast as we can, just so we can get a little bit of cash, get things done, and move on. Now, this does appear to be the worst possible base defense map ever, where the enemy gets to drop right in back here, but hopefully we shall overcome. We've brought pretty much the exact same lens. Mr. Stabby, unfortunately for me, actually did have a spiked leg boot, and he lost that when the mask exploded. So we're going to have to deal with the pain of that. And so we're just going to rush everybody forward. So Ripper and Mr. Stabby will, of course, run down the mountain as quickly as they can. I have found out that apparently PPC fire does stack, but only some of them. So the way that it works is there's 3 different types of PPC. There's PPC, Heavy PPC, and PPZ for the specific pirate variant, and each PPC in those categories will stack with the other one. So a normal PPC will stack with a Heavy PPC, which will indeed also stack with a PPZ. However, if you have 2 PPCs of the same type, according to what the person I spoke with said, they don't stack in that way. So the twin light PPCs we have on the Bushwhacker isn't actually doing anything for us. So I may end up going in and probably modifying that mech a little bit. I do now have some Clan Endo, and I think we also have some Clan Pharaoh now as well. So we can make a couple of modifications to that will hopefully make it a little bit better. Not sure, though. I actually am quite enjoying the twin light PPC. One, the fact that it explodes and it's very pretty to watch it blast forward, but also because I'm a fan of the PPC in general. PPCs and Gauss rifles are my jam, and they are, of course, my favorite weapons, and, of course, well, other large autocannons. Well, it looks like the APCs are getting bombarded a little bit. Nothing they can't handle. They're actually fairly tough APCs, and they will be on the turrets in the next round. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be dealing with, but it is going to include a hardened sniper turret, which ought to be interesting. Let's go. Ooh, what do we got on here? We got a catapult. Ooh, another catapult. Oh, we have opportunity. Opportunity is a knock, and let us not leave them waiting. First, however, we're going to try and knock out this Wolfhound in one Titanic blast. It's not going to happen. Well, maybe. We have a 57% chance of this happening, so let's go see if we can't kill him with the MRM-30. Oh, CT is open, CT is open, and not dead. Hammer, we'll probably go and finish him off. We've got a Bushwhacker. I love Bushwhackers. So we've got a Bushwhacker and a Catapult, both mechs that I absolutely adore. I don't think we have any Catapult parts at the moment, so that'll be a bit unfortunate. Let's come around to, what's his right side? Yeah, so that'll just reduce it if we accidentally hit his arm instead of his torso. Oh, we took out the large laser and the medium laser and one of his other medium lasers, so he's having a bad day. If I can't get line of sight on anything else, I will be able to get line of sight on this Wolfhound, and he will die. Ripper. Oh, we found something new. It's a Marshal. Not familiar with what a Marshal is, but let's go sprinting down here because we have blistering speed. That's one of the things this mech was designed with in mind. A Marshal apparently looks like an extra large assassin is what I'm getting out of this one. A whole bunch of weapons on board. It is a 55-tonner. Not familiar with the mech design, but we'll see if we can't give him a bit of love. Fire the PPCs and the Gauss rifle. We did manage to hit his leg. We seem to seek that leg out really, really good. I don't know why, but he is rather consistently legging things, and it's a lot of fun, actually. We got a melee coming in from the Marshal. Let's see if he's actually equipped for melee combat. He missed us by 52%, so I'm going to guess no. But then again, we did move incredibly quickly. Well, not incredibly. We have, what, a 275, 300 rated fusion card? Let's go double check that. It is a 275, so nothing huge. Although 275 is actually fairly decently sized anyway. What are you open on? I don't remember. If I think I hurt your right side. So, you know what? I can only get to the side angle on the one, so I may as well take advantage of it. Zipping on over here. Hi. Hello. It was indeed the right side. I was correct on that. Blast him. See if we can't weaken him severely. Unfortunately, we missed most of those medium lasers. Oh, I don't like the fact that we're missing so many medium lasers. I'm going to have to look into the Starhawk. I think it needs a modification. I think we have reached a point where the Starhawk needs to be a little bit overhauled compared to all our other things. Catapult has come into vision range. We can take care of him, but the turrets are not on? Huh. He must have barely not moved within range, which is unfortunate because that would have been a lot of fun. This Wolfhound is mostly ignorable at this point. He's got too many lasers. He's essentially a spider. A spider that can't move as fast as a spider, but that's his curse. The bushwhacker down there still has to move, although apparently not. Alright, I will take advantage of that then. Let's come around back here, and in fact, we're going to Berserker, so we can actually get some of our former glory back. It's only 184 damage, which is not insane, but it's not terrible either. Hi, you have an XL engine. Oh, I should have gone for your side. Darn it. Oh, wow, LB-20 cluster. Jeez. Kind of happy we took it out. I'm a little bit annoyed that we took out him out from the CT. I should have gone for the side torso, because the side torso has an XL engine. Would have blown him apart. Would have been brilliant. Unfortunately, it was not to be. Let's get around to the side. Can I? Not quite. So we're going to have to just keep sort of chewing through this side, I suppose. Hi. Only 32. Jeez, you are quite evasive. Blast him. A little bit more accuracy at that time out of the medium lasers. The MRM's not being super great, but he did lose his unsteady, so let's tear him apart. I am going to focus on him a little bit to the exclusion of the catapult, which I think I can do. A catapult 1M? I don't know what that is. I'm actually kind of concerned. Not super concerned, honestly, at the end of the day. So yeah, we'll maneuver ourselves like so. Hi, we're being jammed by ECM, but hopefully we can take that out. Blow off his leg. Well, that's his arm, which is not his leg, so he is now unstable, but I have a strong feeling he's going to be able to move in this next... Yep, the Marshal is up next. He's maneuvered over to the side. A couple of PPCs, actually, blasting into our right side where our Gauss rifle is hidden. We have actually protected it from this catapult, so that's kind of going our way. Exodus, you can now get onto his right side because he's facing me. Right is left. Although I could also blast him in the back. Now we're going to see if we can't get that right side. Right there. Okay, that'll do. And the reason is we... Oh, please tell me I didn't. Oh, I did. Gosh darn it. I was hoping. Must have swung my mouse just a little bit too far when I did the one. We can blast away at the catapult a little bit. Nothing too special, but I was hoping to continue to shoot his right side, tear him apart, and then make him fall over. It's a 55-ton mech. I mean, it's worth salvaging. Oh, that is... What is that? No, seriously. Did you just... I have no idea. SRMs? We are unsteady, which is pretty impressive. He didn't even have to fire that many shots at us. He fired it at everybody. 12 damage! Holy crap! What is he shooting? I want it. You're going to give it to me. You're not going to be able to hide it from me forever. Turrets are online. And since I like going down to the Marshal, I don't care about the Marshal. I have one goal in mind. I don't know what you are, but you are going down. Actually, I think I have an idea. I do have a specific idea. And more moving to defend themselves. Thank you for scanning the catapult. And a little bit of light fire going down to the Wolfhound as well. Oh, there goes the CT. Completely gone. Beautiful. I love it. There's a 210 ready fusion core. Don't really care. And a rear attack going down to the Marshal as well. Come a couple of hits on his legs, blow him apart. No, not going to happen. But we've got reinforcements already. We took a little bit too long, so we're going to have to wrap this catapult out, although soon. Got a Hunter down here. Don't care. 35-ton is what? SRM-6? No, that's a Harasser, but still. We got an LRM-10. So nothing special. A Hetzer could be dangerous, depending on what kind of Hetzer. Oh, it's a missile-armed Hetzer. Not important. Okay, so we got kind of lucky so far. Although, watch, it's going to be like an Atlas. On a 2-skull mission, I done it. Another Hetzer. Are you also equipped with long-range missiles? A triple Hetzer group. Holy crap, we pissed off the German army. Alright, Ripper. That hurt way more than it was supposed to. So let's go tell this guy to stop whatever the heck he just did. Activate Warlord. Blast him in the leg, please. I think I missed. We did blow off his upper leg, so that helps a little bit. It comes back up to us. Hammer, can you get over there? Doesn't look like it, so we're going to have to see if we can't turn on the mask. Let's try and remember this time that we actually have the mask going. Cycling, it's trying to figure it out. Calculating, and there it goes. So let's recycle the calculations. Hey, he can get up to you. So I'm actually just going to rip around back here. It is on your right side because you're facing me? I think so. Whatever. Hit him. Oh, no, he's not. It's on his left side. But... yes, there we go. He had a light PPC. Okay, so that's what that was going towards. little bit more of a tag. We have target acquired him. If the turrets can fire on him and blow him apart, that would be ideal. I doubt it. I mean, I think that he's going to move first. It's a ghost. Okay, it's a ghost. I was about to be impressed, but I'm gonna be honest. Ghosts don't really do it for me. I find them to be somewhat underwhelming. Come on, give me a side shot. Oh, do I not have a side shot? That is not good. For many, many reasons. I could place myself by the headsers and get myself killed. That is, of course, always an option. No active components. You know what? I will then set up right here. We'll be facing down the range. We will activate Warlord for the additional accuracy. Now, we are going to suffer for this because we're just going to be cooking for the entire rest of the time. But I'm hoping to make him suffer more. Please penetrate something. We got penetrating hits. Come on, XL engine, XL engine. Hunt for the XL. I saw no engine crits and all that. I'm going to assume he doesn't have one, although, you know, we got him pretty close. I need to get a little more fire. We've got a Raven. Okay, so the top group is not anything that's terrifying me, if I'm completely honest. It's rather, I think I said underwhelming, but yeah, that's exactly the word for it. Come on over here. The Raven is very nimble. Warlord as well. This is the least one that I like to Warlord because he's not very good at it. Okay, managed to get some penetrating hits. Missed twice with the XL engine. Dead fire ammo is what we were dealing with. Unfortunately, that probably took out the entire thing. Maybe he had case and we'll get a whole bunch of catapult parts. I don't think so, but maybe. And a Phoenix Hawk. It's a 1D, not positive what that one is. A couple of lasers. Let's see if we can't get over there to support ourselves before, well, they start blowing down everything. Because we do have to get over there so we can start supporting things. Rear attack, blasting on Mr. Stabby, got a single machine gun bolt, and started lighting fires. So a life of crime clearly is ahead of him. And he is heat critical and overheating, although he got one of his machine guns unjammed. So good on him. He's managing to work through adversity. What do we got here? A Hellspawn. Oh, I want a Hellspawn. They're adorable. They're also MRM carriers. Yeah, I was expecting that. It's not good, but I was expecting it. So we got to get over there. We got to start blasting everybody so that they will stop targeting the buildings. It's also clear that we did not luck out and get an anti-missile defense turret or an AMS turret. Anti-missile system? Yeah, that's it. They're going to blast away. Managed to hit him with one of the lasers. Hellspawns are only 45 tonners. They're cute. I like them, but I'm not getting it, am I? Head hit, pilot injured. Oh, that was beautiful. I really, really liked it. Do that again. I mean, he's unstable, so he's getting shot at, which just kind of demonstrates how bad of a shot that turret was. And a couple more of that. Stability check failed. He's going to be on his back. Really? Do they need us? Okay, maybe we're against that catapult, because that catapult's dealing 12 damage a shot. But that was the most powerful one over there, so that was interesting. Hi, what do we got? A whole bunch of hetzers that I can't see, so I don't care. Or I could run in behind this guy and shank him. I want kind of his left side, actually. Can't get to it. I can only, you know, just go for the back. When in doubt, go for the back. Oh, there we go. XL engine? No, he did not. He's the full deal here. Okay, so he's got a standard rated engine. We've blown him half apart. He's got a pair of light machine guns probably left. The Ghost is coming up, and the Ghost did nothing, which is good because we have a lot of work to do. So what I'd like to do is get a shot way up there, but that's not going to happen. So what I can do, however, is run in behind here. We'll sort of take care of this guy on our way. It'll be one more turn before we can actually get involved. Blast him, please. Oh, get our MRMs involved. MRMs are best M's. Engine destroyed. Wasn't really interested. Although, assassins are cool-looking mechs, I gotta give them that part. So, while I wasn't explicitly looking for them, I'm not necessarily opposed to them. Raven backing up, good job. So we've already started intimidating them. And we can rush on forward. I could hang around a troop, but I don't really want to. But I'm gonna do it. Because I've got to take control of the entire map. Hetzer, 40 tons, has a ballistic, so you are obviously my target. Miss, hit, but he says you're repaired. So 2 misses, 1 hits. He's only got 3 weapons, so that's not brilliant. Get the sprint on going. I have a shot from here. Also getting shot at by all the Hetzers, which honestly not ideal. Yeah, we'll blast it. We could pay for this one a lot, but I'd like to get a little bit more pain going down on this Hetzer. Maybe a kill, a death, destruction, and or critical? No, did not end up happening. So more shots going down. Called shot. Engine crit, jump jet destroyed. Can you just, like, headshot him or something so I can get lots of cool gear off that one? Turhan APC did nothing, despite the fact that he could have actually supported the group up top. And there goes an Ultra AC-20. I'm gonna guess. Could be an AC-10, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. I think we just got it shot at by a really dangerous piece of equipment. And he is an ace pilot, just add insult to injury, and he turned himself around. The jerk. And there goes the engine. Okay, so it looks like it was either a lighter or an XL, because it did say side torso destroyed, and then the whole mech went up. It was only from a medium laser, so I have to assume that's the case. Long-range fire coming in from the Phoenix Hawk, attacking one of the turrets, but that's all right. And the Phoenix Hawk maneuvering a little bit. Another Hetzer coming forward. He's also got a cannon. We got to come in and stop these guys. We've got to stop them before they can do anything. Oh, crap, I got to remember, the mask is currently on. We're probably at least at a 30% by now, probably higher. I should have shut it off that one turn where I was hopping behind the... whatchamacallit. Began with an M, didn't it? It was a 55-ton mech. It was an assassin that didn't have its own model. And we got a long-range missile attack coming out on the Turhan. Nothing too special. We're all safe and happy with that one. Hopefully this turret is going to turn around and wipe somebody else out, because he seems to be quite good at that. And a sensor lock going down. And a couple of laser fires and some rockets and some other fun things towards the Phoenix Hawk. Looks like the pulse laser was utterly worthless. And missiles coming down to the Hetzer. His forward armor is actually getting pretty light. There we go, getting a little bit more accuracy. Maybe should have opened with the Shredder turret, who didn't appear to shoot at anybody. I'm highly disappointed in that. Who gets to go before me? Oh, the Ghost. The Ghost is on fire. The Ghost is very energy-based, so that may not end up working out super great for him. Alright, it's time to shoot people. We do need to get on the move, so let us shoot and scoot. Yes, we do have the ability. You've been weakened, but you have stuff. It was an ultra autocannon. I knew it. Blast him! That's an open top. So his front is exposed, and we destroyed his ultra autocannon. He's worthless. We don't even have to bother with him anymore. He doesn't even have anything useful to salvage. Maneuver over here for the ace pilot, and the defense going on with that one. Hammer is up, and I may have set... Oh, no, I'm still in range. Okay. Although it's a hunter. Who cares about hunter? Raven has come onto the field. He's opening fire already, damaging our precious, precious medium reinforced building, which I don't want him to destroy. It's kind of important to me. Hammer, you have a line of sight on a hunter. The hunter is not exactly what I'm interested in. What I am interested in is that particular... Not him. So that's the missile Hetzer, right? And you're the cannon terrifying Hetzer? So here's my plan. Oh, yeah. Hammer. How fast can you run? You can. 20%. So I'm going to keep it on for one more turn, and we're going to roll that dice. Because I've got to get something done over there. So we got to maneuver over here. Oh, no, I didn't move fast enough. Darn it. Not you, but you. I think you have a cannon. Shut off the Exostar? Yeah, that'll get things under control. Blast him with the MRMs. Got some hits. Getting a couple of more. Hetzers aren't super well armored, but... Got some penetrating hits on him. Alright, we're already working him down. Might swing Exodus over to finish him off. And that would mean... Are you kidding me? Holy God. Mask is amazing. S, 80%. Phoenix Hawk, 70%. I'm going to get behind him. Hi. We're going to get involved in a nice little dance, you and I. Really hoping that it doesn't explode. It's 20%. Oh, there he goes. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And are you going to explode? Now we find out if his kneecaps explode spontaneously. They did not. Lovely. So we can take advantage of that. So we also know that we have penetrated the armor of that particular Hetzer, so we're going to rush up forward on it. Please tell me that I engaged the right Hetzer. It is 7 AC-20 precision. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Okay, good. Whew. So the Hetzers are out of the fight. There's still a missile Hetzer. I'm not super worried about it. And so this Hetzer has no more cannon. This Hetzer, it should be armed with missiles, and this one is armed with also stuff. And we're involved, by the way, in the fight. Phoenix Hawk opening fire on things. It's down to a Ghost and the Phoenix Hawk and, I suppose, the Hetzer. The Phoenix Hawk lighting itself on fire, maybe a bit of a mistake. He's now overheating, and he's a very energy-based mech. Not exactly things that you quite want to combine. The Sleipner APC maneuvering for position and going to lock down that Ghost. Maybe we can get some supporting fire going down. The pirates are involved, and the hunter is forward. And he's going to attack a Sleipner APC, so that's not going to accomplish a whole heck of a lot. I'm very glad we took this one for salvage. We're going to get some interesting stuff. Okay, a couple of large lasers not able to connect, although the machine guns did, so he at least has that going for it. Remember that Hammer has mask on. Remember that Hammer has mask on. I'm trying to just psych myself into that mentality that we must remember that Hammer has mask on. Because if we forget, he's at least a 30% at this point, could even be a 40. And if his kneecaps explode, well, that's just a painful amount of pain that I don't want to have to live through. It is a quick fix, though, to be fair. So let's be honest with ourselves. It's not like it would take the longest thing in the universe. His arm is exposed. More fire going down. Are you unsteady yet? Not quite. Shredder turret. Oh, apparently not. He's only got his BPCs. Huh. Oh, it's a sniper turret, not a shredder turret. It only needs a little bit more fire on him. The crew compartment has been hit. He's down to 4 health, so really any touch to his nose is going to kill him. So if you boop the snoop, he shall be dead. the snoot, not snoop. What am I saying? Yeah, turn off the mask, please. Thank you. Okay, all taken care of. Let's go kill somebody. 89%? How about an 89? How about a berserker to bring that up just a little bit more? Hi, I only deal 184 damage, but you know what? I'm going to do my gosh darn best to give you the best experience possible. Oh, mwah, I love it. Mr. Stabby is a thing of beauty. I may end up just trying to kit him out with all the latest and greatest melee gear instead of the Hatchet Man, although I don't really have latest and greatest gear to kit him out with, so not a big deal at the moment. Alright, let's go take out that last Hetzer. Well, not him, the one in back, the one that's dangerous. Well, he's not really dangerous, he's got a bunch of missiles, so at the end of the day, that's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit. So triple hit, 2 penetrated, and 1 didn't. So we've opened up at least 2 armor segments, so the fact he's not dead, I'm going to guess one of those hit his turret. And this Shadowhawk can just get in wherever the heck he wants, so we're just going to dart Witness down here, because he's actually a target that needs death dealing. Hi, yeah, he had missile launchers. That was just a mistake. Shut that off. And couldn't get the heat under control. Yeah, let's just get the heat under control for now. I'm going to give you a gift, my friend, of all the MRMs you can possibly take. Yes. Yes, he's dead. Oh, he's dead in so many ways. So we've got one more Hunter and the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, and a Hetzer that has no gun. So that's working in our favor. The Phoenix Hawk might be a little bit difficult to kill, just because they tend to be a little bit defensive. Ooh, he's taken fire damage. Don't do that. And the Phoenix Hawk has fallen back a little bit. That's not good, because that means I can't have Hammer just walk up and beat the crap out of him. I'm actually going to have to do something about it. Where's that Hunter? There's the Hunter. Hi. Oh, I can't say no to that. Hello. Potentially goodbye, but then I've got a lot of lasers. They scatter all over the place. Oh, no, we got him. Okay, good job. Pirate HMG array. That was interesting. So, down south, nobody's got any guns left. We are going to kill the Hetzer just for the sake of it, but I didn't see the Phoenix Hawk. No! Okay, Hetzer's going to move forward. I am going to reserve Hammer on this one. Lock down on that Hetzer. Make sure he doesn't get to do anything. Ooh, Phoenix Hawk may actually survive. He just got blasted pretty hard by that cannon. Well, not cannon. Lasers. Lasers are not cannons by definition, or at least in my view. I don't use lasers as cannons unless they're specifically called laser cannons. Just because it doesn't quite make sense to me. But maybe I'm off. Alright, let's go send in the Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk is going to take care of this Hetzer. Hi. Ooh, I can't get in front of you, but you know what? You don't have that much armor that it matters. Turn on the lasers and the MRMs, please. Those are very important. Let's just make him hurt. All the weapons. Goodbye. Oh, very, very much goodbye. Okay, lovely. So he's taken care of. So that's everybody down south. We're going to reserve, because we can stand in the fire. We don't really care. And I'm going to reserve until, you know... Oh, I have a line of sight. Let's go shoot him! Let's go get involved in this combat. Oh, apparently he's on the ground or shut down. One of the two. I'm going to hope on the ground, and I can just kill his leg by doing this. Is that his leg? We can't see it, so we don't really know. He might just be shut down. Although I kind of doubt it. He fell down there. Okay, we got him to fall over. So there's that going for us. So there's no sense at this point in trying to reserve Hammer anymore. He's going to walk over and he's going to take a look. Hammer! We already shut off your mask, so you're safe. Yes, he's on the ground. He's not having a good day at all. He's lost his large laser. He's down to a single medium laser. He doesn't have a whole heck of a lot going for him, does he? I could probably take out that laser. I think it's this arm. Then he'd start swinging at me, and that would get painful. Blow off his torso. We're not interested in Phoenix Hawk. Hey, there goes his torso. We could have wiped out his weapon, but I kind of want to give him a single weapon so that he will think that he can defend himself with it, and then hopefully not attempt to kick me for more damage. Why would you do that? Okay, he's getting blasted. There goes his medium laser. He has no weapons left. Eject, man. You've got no guns. You're on the ground, and they're taking called shots at your head. Do you really want to hang out here at this point? He didn't have a choice anymore. Alright, that's the entire base defended. Lovely. Excellent job, everybody. We took a couple of hits that were pretty rough. Not gonna lie, that catapult was crazy. Although we should get a decent number of catapult parts, I believe. We did kill his side torso, right? Not his CT. It was the other one that we blew out. The bushwhacker that we killed entirely and utterly, totally, and completely. So we'll grab those catapult parts. Figure out exactly what the heck was going on with that. 12 damage was just, wow. 261,000 C-bills, 380 in addition. Yeah, the Bushwhacker got lit up by that catapult. The Shadowhawk took no damage at all, and minimal damage on the Starhawk and Mr. Stabby. So, Ripper's Bushwhacker clearly was targeted down. We have 4 priority salvage. Let's go check things out. I see one. Oh, that's not good at all. Apparently we did tear apart the CT. There is a hellspawn. There's a whole bunch of hellspawn parts. I have one hellspawn part. I can actually get the hellspawn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could if I wanted. It's a 45-ton mech. I'm not going to invest that many resources into it. LB-20. Because why not? Although there's probably better equipment here, but that's currently the thought. MRM-20s are nice. But I do want an MRM-30. Ultra AC-20, also very nice. Do I have any of those? I do not. That's the other campaign. So we've got a couple of really nice autocannons. And Artemis, don't need it. Fire control, don't need it. Heat sinks, jump jets, sensor trackers. Oh, sensor trackers are so good. We may end up grabbing that sensor tracker. And we'll dump one of the catapult parts. We could get the LBX cluster, 2 LBX clusters, and a slug. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get this guy all set up because he needs a lot of ammunition. Listen, kill ammo, +1 accuracy was what we... No, we were getting shot at by Deadfire SRMs, right? Although it looks like we blew them apart. I didn't realize you could Deadfire SRMs. Thought they were already by virtue. So we've got... Yeah. So really we need to decide an LB or an Ultra. The LBX autocannon is really nice. The Ultra is also really nice, but 4 tons heavier. Oh, both of these are like proper cannon weapons. I would love to have one of these. They would deal just so much wonderful damage. I don't know if I'm going to put them on as of yet. Although, when I stop to think about it, is it well, this honest to God really is pretty powerful. It is heavier than the Thumper we recently got. And it does 200 damage potentially if you hit. So what I'm thinking is we'll keep the LB-20 ammo. We'll grab the double. And another ton of UAC? Because it is what? 5 shots. This is 12? It is indeed 12 shots. And it's going to fire twice. Wait, really? You're kidding, right? So this thing is going to go through ammunition incredibly quickly. So this right here isn't 12 shots, it's 6 if you use the Ultra Autocannon as it's designed to be as an Ultra Autocannon, which fires twice per round. Wow, if we want to do this, we're going to have to fully invest in the cannon. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but you know what? I'm going to do it. An Ultra Autocannon would be very nice to have. We have the weapon mount for it, so I can put it onto a mech and just have it blitz the crap out of things. So we're going to do that. That's expensive. That's 4 tons just to keep this gun running. Alright, we got the Hellspawn, which is nice. Another AC-20. The LBX, we got it anyway. Wait, did I? Okay, good. I thought for a second I had gotten this backwards and I took the ammo for the other gun. So we did get the LBX anyway. And we didn't get any ammo for it, but that might be possible to get our hands on it. I'd like it to be. LBX cannons are really cool. I mean, the LBX-10 is one of the better weapons in the game, in my opinion. Oh, okay. So, is it really? I like it because it's 11 tons. It does real good damage. Although the LB-20 was 12 tons, wasn't it? Huh. That kind of makes you think. LB-20, though, would be much shorter range, so the LB-10 is much longer range and sort of more flexible, whereas the LB-20 is going to end a fight right there, right now. So, although the Ultra Autocannon 20s are a lot more common, I mean, in our other campaign, our stream campaign that we do on Saturdays, the Black Sheep Squadron, they've got like 2 or 3 Ultra Autocannon 20s at this point, just because they keep running into Hetzers with them. So that is something to kind of keep in mind. So an interesting amount of salvage, some more activities, 29,000 for the next 5 days. Well, closer to 24, but who's counting? Me. Definitely me. So that's going to take our Bushwhacker probably out for a while. Mr. Stabby's up. Yeah, 4 days on that Bushwhacker. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to do this because all the way to the bottom. Oh, I was hitting the wrong key. So yeah, the Bushwhacker at the bottom, that'll finish off 3 mechs in one go. I'll be able to actually take a look at what's going on. So the B team is not ready to go yet, but they will in 2 days. 1 and 2. Let's throw a garden party. Woo! Morale +2. Lovely. We're up to Resolute. Nice. Medical +3 points. I love it. All for 15. So that's not a bad pickup at all. Unfortunately, we're about to be traveling soon, so we're going to not gain the benefits of the most of that. So just the Bushwhackers in storage, so it's just like old times. So let's go check out to see my horrifically mauled and damaged hatchet man. Oh, you are not in a good way. Don't worry, we're going to get the other mission done today. No worries about that. Patch. Ooh, that was hurting. That spiked fist especially. All right, 2 medium lasers and a warfare suite. So I have a warfare suite. I'm 90% positive I do. Anyway. Where is a warfare suite? Thank you. Throw that on there. A pair of medium lasers. They're like candy at this point. But that's to be common. It's the most common weapon in the game. Could pick up a combat shield. So minus 10% jump. We're not using jump jets anyway. Minus 5% damage in general. Reduced visibility and reduced signature on enemy sensors. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I don't have anything else to put in there. It's a little bit heavy. But it will be fine until I can find something a little bit better. This will be slightly better defended, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be worth taking on any sort of mission. Unfortunately, we have come down to a point where you're not particularly useful. And I can't use things like the chainsaw, because the chainsaw requires us to have a support hardpoint on a hand, and we don't. Our support hardpoint is actually located inside on the mech. Although, what we could do is a tag. Return to our old tagging ways, and I think we'll actually do that. I mean, we are losing 2 medium lasers worth of firepower, which that might be a little bit much. Is it? We really don't use them much anyway, and they're only placeholders. Eventually, we will get ourselves with heavier, better weapons. Actually, good point. Do we have any pirate ERs? If you have ER pirate lasers, then we've got this sort of just more normal medium lasers, in-tech lasers, ERs, clan ERs. I haven't figured out what I want to do with them. Large optics, yeah, we don't, unfortunately. It really is kind of a shame. So, a tagger. I think we want the tagger. We still at least have leg spike boots, so we have that going for us for a little bit more extra damage. I need to get a new claw, though, of some description. As soon as we do, this combat shield's coming right off of it. Because we don't need a shield. We need something much more damaging, like talons. Talons would be perfect. And actually, no, not talons, claws. So if I can get claws and 2 sets of talons, then this mech will be finished again. This guy needs basically the same treatment. He needs claws and 2 sets of talons. So if we happen to run into a Solaris mech, that would be ideal. We're 1 day away from a hammer, but we're only taking a 1.5 skull mission. So let's go quickly check the mech bay. Then we'll go rock and roll that 1.5 skull mission. We'll finish off this planet, and then next episode we will show up somewhere else entirely. It will be beautiful. He's like 5,000 away, so like 2-3 missions. You are ready to go. Ooh, what do I want to give you? Piloting for plus 10% max sprint is that level, so it's a decently sized break level. That's mostly useless, and this is the plus 2 to indirect fire. Hacker drives the Shadowhawk. So I think we're gonna go piloting. Maximum sprint, because we want to get that around just a little bit quicker. It's very useful to have in... Oh, not the hiring. We're not hiring anybody. Sorry, that was a mistake. Hey, it's Spenthia. It's Death Crusade. And Gridlock. Oh, nice to see these guys again. Okay, let's go MechWarriors. I keep going to the wrong spot. Contracts. Thank you, contracts. Just Darius, before I go insane. Yeah, we're not taking smooth stones because this puts you up against a potentially 200-ton super heavy. We're not there. Howl of the Beast is against Araxilla, and we're not there yet. We will be there eventually, but as of right now, that's not really something we're capable of handling. 3 of 13, it is an ambush convoy, which means a lot of vehicles, but you know what? I'm always here for the salvage. Also, we got all the cash we need at the moment by virtue of having to have sold everything, which was a little bit sad. I didn't want to do it, but I had to. What do I want? A Wolverine or an Uziel, or, you know, let's get the Centurion because we know it works. Rom is a awesome, solid mech that we can just sort of throw into a fight. I would throw in the Hatchet Man because it's an assault convoy, but you know what? It'll be just fine, I hope. Cross your fingers. Hacker, Shadowhawk, and Majestic in the lasers, and a Bullet Trap in a Rom. So we're going a little bit old school on this one. Actually, no, this is literally the old school lance. Some sort of melee mech, which oftentimes ended up being Mr. Stabby. Rom is Shadowhawk and the Starhawk. So the Hawk twins, I suppose. So we'll be able to get quite a decent amount of damage done with them, hopefully, and we'll be able to rush in on this convoy, break everything up, and then we'll travel to a brand new planet, and during the travel I'll probably attempt some modifications. We're only a couple of days also from having the 0G pool, so that will be fun. Or not 0G, it's a low G pool. Let's keep that in mind. Although it would be very interesting to sort of see what that is. Although, of course, they have that picture of the person that is just throwing themselves into the sky, which does actually look kind of cool. I kind of wish I had a low G pool. That'd be a lot of fun. Pools in general are a lot of fun. Anyway, introduction. We're tracking Lyran supply convoys that have been delivering weapons and explosives to a appointed warlord here on New Aragon. In return, his fighters have been wreaking havoc on Davian facilities in the region. We need you to interdict the convoy and destroy it. 220-something thousand, 300 Seabills, and 3 of 13 priority salvage. Only 1.5 skull. We are, however, on the lookout for piratey things. Mainly fists and wrecking balls and talons and stuff. So, if the Lyrans come with some piratey stuff, we might have some fun. Alright, brother, get on the way. And we'll just zip him on over, see if we can't say hi. There's nothing on sensors as of yet, but we do need to stop the convoy from escaping. As Admiral P had said, we only need to keep them from escaping. Of course, he had Star Destroyers, and, well, we have mechs. And even though I adore MechWarrior, I do actually kind of think that an Executor class Super Star Destroyer probably would kick the crap out of a Shadowhawk. Just maybe. Could be wrong on that. We're going to have to go to the numbers. Numbers, what do you say? Okay. So the Executive Class Super Star Destroyer made the entire Death Star shudder, and it's the size of a small moon. Okay, yes, numbers came back. They said the Shadowhawk would lose big time. Alright, let's see what the enemy wants to do. They are just sort of milling around doing nothing at the moment. I'm a little disappointed in them. I was expecting you to do cool stuff, and you have failed me. But let's see if we can't get in here to support as quickly as possible. The Starhawk will, of course, sprint super slowly through all of this forest because somebody thought it was a great idea to put us at the end of the valley instead of on the road. We do have a fairly decent amount of point defense systems. Oh, there we are. Okay, we got an Aegis. That's a tank. Let's just zip on in here. Oh, you actually, no, you can fight people. You're half designed for it. Get up here. Not quite. So it is going to have to be from over here on this angle. That'll get us. Hey, we see the convoy. We're dealing with a Saladin, a Von Luckner, a Striker, and an Ignis. So the only one of this that I really care about is the Saladin. So open fire. Oh, got 2 good hits on him with the medium lasers, and we're getting some penetrating hits thanks to the MRMs because they are just firing so many shots on them that eventually you're going to hit something. So the Saladin's having a bit of a bad day. Lovely. I don't want to move brother just yet. We're going to reserve him. We're going to let the convoy move forward. Bullet Trap, you also have the exact same target if you can get a line of sight, which you can. Lovely. Thank you. Saladin, yeah, I've got... That did not work out, but I did get some chaff your way. Oh, wow, that hit everybody. I didn't realize that chaff could scatter like that. That's really cool. I'm very happy with that. Striker is going to roll on forward, but it is only a Striker at the end of the day. A couple of missiles are not exactly going to break the bank. A headshot, of course, would have, made me eat crow on this one, but luckily that did not occur. Oh, there's a Hetzer back there. Hey, we got a lot of stuff coming our way now. Heavy-wheeled APC, not super worried about. Although this was the reason why I held back on Brother, because Brother's not going to be able to walk up and stomp on somebody. That's his job. He does it quite well. More shots from the Strikers. Surprised they haven't lit fire to this force just yet, but I anticipate that's only a matter of time. And the Saladin is going to run forward and duck! Oh god, he got really, really close. He didn't shoot? He didn't shoot! What the heck, man? Dude, just play it cool. Maybe he doesn't have a cannon anymore. Maybe we blew it apart. Because that is, of course, one of the things. The goal of this recent patch was that they wanted to make it so that vehicle crits would happen more often. So they doubled the structure and halved the reduced the armor by 15%. So yeah, maybe that worked. Hi, surprise, Mr. Stabby. First target down. Okay, 25% of the convoy has been defeated. Of course, the Ignis is going to be irritating because he's very, very toasty. But hopefully, we can then turn around and just immediately run with Mr. Stabby again. Enemy phase, they get to rock and roll. This is a lot of vehicles. Probably should have taken this one for cash. What are you? I don't actually see you. Oh, you're a Fulcrum. You're not part of the primary group, so I don't really care. At the end of the day, you're not important. Also, if this Saladin ends up not having any sort of defenses, then he is also not important. But we're going to find that out shortly. Incoming fire from the rear. Ooh, we got hit by 2 medium laser shots. What?
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Your mask was destroyed by a medium laser through armor critical. Wow.
Standing by.
I'm kind of speechless. Yeah, his cannon's dead. Oh, poor you. You're not a primary target, are you? No, you're not. You're very much not. Show me that Hetzer. So, yeah, today was not a good day. We're gonna have to use our AK. Alright, find me that Hetzer. Hetzer gotta die. Yeah, your primary target, 67% chance. Do I stand still and take the damage, potentially? Yeah, rock and roll.
Firing.
Okay, maybe I should have moved. Brother, you don't have a mask anymore, but hopefully you have enough speed. Oh, wait, a Hetzer with medium, maybe they're large lasers, potentially? I don't really care. I'm just going to hopefully kill him. We're being jammed by ECM, which is not fun, but hey, that's 50% of the convoy destroyed at this point. Wow. I'm still kind of reeling for the fact that my mask is gone in one shot. Now, maybe, because, you know, and I'm sort of clutching at straws at this point, there has been a glitch going around that was basically all criticals to the engine. Yeah, to the engine. Would result in claiming that it was destroyed. So maybe? No, I'm just trying desperately to save my awesomeness. So the Striker is a primary target, and the Von Luckner in back. Was that Von Luckner it? Not terrible, but you know what? That Striker has got to take some damage, and also if I can kill the Striker without having to invest other things, I'd like to do that. So we've got a blinding, a cloud, and other fun things. Majestic.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, you've got a long way to go. This is a long little trip for you. Show me the Striker, please. The primary target one. Indeed. Blast away. Unfortunately, they're currently being quite well covered by all of this fire. They've done a very decent job of putting down a firewall between me and the enemy. Saladin zipping around, can't do anything. He's worthless! Although, to be fair, his buddy has made me very sad. Mr. Stabby, why? I think we have an additional mask. I really, really hope we have more than one, and I also really, really hope that it's not broken. Because if we get the additional, if we do have 2 additional masks, hopefully, I can save one for the larger mech that I've been planning to build once we get enough parts for it. Because I really do want to build a larger mech with a mask, because mask is just so incredibly fun. It's the death evil thing that's getting behind people and damaging them in ways that we cannot even describe. It's not possible on television. Or in this case, YouTube. Let's see what they're going to do. They're thinking about it. They're trying to come up with the best solution of getting their people out alive, and the solution was to drive the Striker away from everybody else in an attempt to go for long-range strikes on Mr. Stabby. Something about this seems like it was a bad plan, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So 75 tank is, or 75 ton tank is pretty big. And the Ignis is getting in close. Of course, he wants to attempt to light everybody on fire for heat, and I was actually kind of expecting that to be some sort of, well, I don't know, haywire? We got more fire coming down, so we are going to have to step out and hopefully knock down this Striker, give Mr. Stabby something to look at, because he is, of course, going to be the hard one to catch onto. Lots more fire coming from that Von Luckner. The Shadowhawk taking a ton of hits. We are taking way more damage than we were in the last time, although there is kind of a reason for that, if we're completely honest. Alright, walk up behind him. Let's just step on him. Please go away. Never exist ever again. Good. We got exactly what we wanted. We do have to, of course, take out that Striker, which is going to become somewhat hard. Not allowed to see that. That's a war crime. We don't want this to actually be documented on anything. Hacker! I want you to kill me a Striker. How much armor do they? We don't actually know. You know what? We will do much more damage if we, one, vigilance, and then we sprint, and then we do this. Through the fire. Jammed by ECM. I don't really care, if I'm honest, because I'm about to hit him like a truck. Blast away! Exposed. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! He did not die.
Scored a critical hit.
That is, of course, one of the downsides. Yeah, we get more criticals, but at the end of the day, we also get a situation where I kind of got him, but not really. How much armor? I can't see because he's not there, and I don't have anything that lets me do crazy stuff, which is actually a bit of a problem, because I don't have that much back armor, but I'm going to do this because we're going to have to... Hi, we're on fire. Fortunately, we're a gas mech, so we really don't care. That's got to be 10 damage at least. Yeah, that should be enough. Blast him! Well, we critted his engine and blew up his LRMs, but that did, in fact, not kill him. Okay, that was not the plan. Let's get the last guy involved here. How's his armor? His armor is not... No, we're not doing that. I refuse. No. Don't know his mark. I may not have a choice, actually. Because this Striker's got to die. Okay, through the fire and the flame. Hi, I'm very much laser-equipped mech, and I had to walk through all that, and now my back is towards the enemy, so you better go down with that one. Let's hope that nothing too untoward happens. We can kill the convoy escorts. There's no big deal to it. There's just a whole bunch of vehicles, one of which doesn't even have a gun and may have just killed himself. We're about to find out. Did you maneuver through the fire? He did. Good job there. The Ignis, on the other hand, revels in fire. He has no fear of fire, but he dishes it out. Okay, so he set fire to our hex right there, which is... it could be worse. Let's see what you want to do. The Fulcrum, of course, is the Angel of Death out here. He has already claimed one mask. Shall he claim another? Actually, I could check this, and I just keep not doing it. So we're going to have to get around to doing that. The Fulcrum will move through, and I think he managed to avoid fire. No, he did not. And he has exposed my structure. Luckily, we... the exchanger's in there. Gotta protect that exchanger. Oh, the striker could come in and do... Nope, the striker was, of course, distracted by the shiny lights on Mr. Stabby. Clearly, because he's got that whole thing on the front of the mech, thanks to the fact that he's accustomed now. Fulcrum or Ignis? I'd like the Fulcrum, but the Ignis is basically the guaranteed kill here. So we're going to go for that one. Hi. Hopefully bye. 12%. Really, brother? That's not what I needed right now. I needed you to just sort of kind of dig deep and be amazing. And you know what you did? None of those things. Okay, we're gonna move right here. We are jammed by ECM. We are partially on fire. We need, of course, a punching penetrator once again. So give me the normal shot. It's the Fulcrum, really. This is the most dangerous thing on the map. Do me a favor, kill it. That is not killing it. That is the opposite of killing it. Hacker, you have lots and lots and lots of missiles, right? Oh, Hacker's on so much fire. Exostar off, medium laser off. Just, yeah, do your best. Not doing super well here, unfortunately. Oh, we did get him exposed. Hover propulsion destroyed. He's got an XL engine inside that thing? That explains so very much, and also kind of weird. I need to be able... You know what? Until you stand in fire, you truly do not understand. Yeah, kill a Vulcan, please. I just need a couple of good hits. I need a few good hits. Boom. Oh, look at that engage. Look at that. Whoosh. The Ignis could very well turn him off, actually. He doesn't have much heat left going for him, and the Saladin is suicidal at this point. With no cannon, what could he possibly do? And the Striker, of course, also trying to get involved here. He does have some very deadly weapons. Not really, but he can believe. Starhawk, of course, is going to get shot at, but not actually take any damage. Lovely. We got to get out of this fire, because it is, frankly, too much fire. We may have just been drowning a little bit in fire. This would have been so much better if we'd actually managed to kill that Ignis. Because now that Ignis will run through the fire and open fire on the ROM, and the ROM doesn't really care. The ROM's main gun generates no heat. What does he care of fire? Brother! So now you shall run through the fire and the flames. 99-1, according to these, from nowhere. Does that not look intimidating as all hell? Lovely. So the Ignis is down. We're down to a single striker, and of course the suicidal Saladin, who, well, I think he's in the middle of fire, so he takes 30 heat, or 30 damage from it instead of just 30 heat. Bring me the striker. Right there. Get me out of heat. I need to be out of heat, so large X pulse off. Actually, none of my guns are going to be all that accurate. Pulse off, medium laser off, all the things off. Oh, good. Well, we're just not shooting this turn, it looks like. Yeah, we're done. So, finished. We get, you know, chilled back under control, so that's working. I'm going to ignore the Saladin, because the Saladin is worthless. Hi, I got myself under heat last time, so I can totally burn you to a crisp if I get a couple of good hits in here. Okay, got a couple of medium laser hits, and we're managing to nail him with quite a few MRMs. His forward armor is gone, and we have managed to destroy one of his LRMs heads. Cooking. Very much cooking. Saladin is still moderately suicidal. Bullet Trap, who is chill as a cucumber and twice as deadly. I do have a shot from here. What are we looking at? Not good at all. How about if I get a slightly closer shot through the fire? Even worse. So I suppose it's the long-range shot. We do have a Gauss rifle, which I suppose means that does make sense. 42! Bon magnifique. Beautiful job, Bullet Trap. You have come so far since your early days of let me just miss everything that is important and get the Valiant killed. Ah, my Valiant. I've reminded myself of that and made myself sad. Stop on him, please! Good, he's out of his misery. So that was a bit of a painful fight. And only for a 1.5 skull, too. I mean, we took a lot of damage, we got a penetrating hit, and we took a 3-armor critical, which apparently destroyed the mask. Which, you know, I damage the mask all the time because we forget to turn it off, and when somebody uses a medium laser to get a 3-armor critical, you know that something really weird's going on. Like, that was painful on many, many personal and emotional levels. I can't really armor him up anymore. Mr. Stabby is maximum armor. That kind of just demonstrates just how fragile that mech can be. We got to do something about it. Not entirely sure what, though. 221,125 C-bills. Yeah, lots of damage to go around, although the round took barely any, so there is that going for him. Nope, it's dead. Oh, it is dead. We have lost the mask entirely. AC-20, don't care about. Ton of medium lasers, special medium lasers as well. Machine guns, MRM-20. I don't know. We need something out of this. Ultra AC-20, so I shouldn't have taken the other one. Should have taken the LBX, but at least we have ammunition for it. Couple of fusion cores. One is a 265, which I have none of, so that would be interesting. Internal combustion engines that are useless. An XL engine, which I will never, ever use. Guardian ECM, heatsink, lots more heatsinks. AC-20 double, don't need it. I think I have some of these, right? Yeah, I have 2 of them. Machine gun ammo, MRM ammo, we have improved MRM ammo, and ammo UAC 20. Any doubles? No. I've already got some. Yeah, we're good with that. Lock it out. We also picked up an LRM 10 Delta, which is better against AMS, and it has recoil. So there's that working against us. We also got a ton of Ultra AC-20 ammo, so that works out quite nicely. So not terrible, but also not great. So middling to average, but I suppose that's exactly what you can sort of expect from a 1.5 skull reward there. So no mechs on that one, no mechs at all actually. So had we taken that one for cash, wouldn't have gone bad, although let's be completely honest with ourselves, we don't need the cash at the moment. Although eventually that will change, just not right now. Alright, so we will be done here. We will be traveling, although all the pain of having to fix that mech. I really wanted Mr. Stabby to be something special. But it's going to have to take a little while before we can actually get that thing at full strength once again. Honestly, I'm still really stunned by the fact that he lost his entire mask in just one shot. Oh, that's going to be painful. Hopefully we can repair. Well, actually, no, we can't repair. We saw that on the repair, well, the damage screen that it is in fact red, which means it is dead, and we cannot recover it. So we're just going to have to put in a new mask, which I think I have one in storage, but if not, Mr. Stabby just took a huge hit to his utility. Alright, double check on the contracts. Please tell me that is everything. That is, in fact, everything that we're taking. These 2 missions are end-level missions. We can't quite take them just yet. It's going to be a little while before we can actually get in there. So, since we've got time, let's go take a look at the star map. Alright, hello, Sumire. We are going to be taking a look at a star map. Who is around us? We also got some travel contracts over here. Op 4 is the Razorbacks. Can't catch the Razorback. What do we got? So we are on a 2.5 skull mission planet. I would like another one, or perhaps even a 3 skull mission planet. Somewhere nearby. 3.5 might be a bit much. 3.5. 1. No. We're getting into compelling space. Ooh, 2.5 right there. It'll be agriculture, black market. What kind of actual world would... A water world. We're not quite equipped for that, but since we don't have any SRTs or LRTs, short and long range torpedoes, which you can actually get in game, which is kind of hilarious. Could go to New Athens. Ooh, what is New Athens? Arctic world even. Capellan and Davian, and of course the planetary government. Ooh, that might be perfect. I might be a fan of that. Too quick zoom in. No, we're already zoomed in. Who are we dealing with, by the way? Oh, we got a couple of other companies around. It is a single jump. It's going to be 13 days, so a nice quick trip. We are going to be, well, we did just suffer from some rough hits, but let's go say hi to New Athens. Yep, it's got to be 25,000. This is stepping the difficulty up a little bit, and we may not be there just yet. Stop. What do we got left to fix? So, Bushwhacker, so the Mr. Stabby is done. Come over to the Mecha Bay itself. Hello, Mech Bay. Mr. Stabby. I hear tell that you have been damaged pretty critically, and I'm kind of hoping that we have replacement parts for it. It's just gone. It's gone. Never to return again. Please tell me I got an extra mask. Please tell me I do have 1 extra mask. Oh, I didn't want to put it on this. I really didn't, because I wanted to save it for something better. I'm not sure what better, but I did want to save it for something better. So the Bushwhacker will be ready in another few days. That's mostly armor repairs, and the Hatchetman is also mostly component repairs, so he'll be done soon as well. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.